The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending December 22nd, 2023. Today I'll cover USCIS updates policy guidance for international students and criteria established for domestic visa renewals. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention the H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment-based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the h1bguy.com. Today's news is brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain, and PERM-ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process, and by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner, Mob Squad, has a solution. Join the squad. Now, the news. On December 20th, 2023, in a news release titled USCIS Updates Policy Guidance for International Students, quote, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services is issuing policy guidance regarding the F and M student non-immigrant classifications, including the agency's role in adjudicating applications for employment authorization, change of status, extension of stay, and reinstatement of status for those students and dependents in the United States. The guidance consolidates existing policy. USCIS expects that this will provide welcome clarity to international students and U.S. educational institutions on a wealth of topics, including eligibility requirements, school transfers, practical training, and on and off campus employment. For example, the guidance clarifies that F and M students must have a foreign residence that they do not intend to abandon, but that such students may be the beneficiary of a permanent labor certification application or immigrant visa petition and may still be able to demonstrate their intention to depart after a temporary period of stay. In addition, the guidance specifies how F students seeking an extension of optional practical training, OPT, based on their degree in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM fields may be employed by startup companies as long as the employer adheres to the training plan requirements, remains in good standing with E-Verify, and provides compensation commensurate to that provided to similarly situated U.S. workers, among other requirements. The non-immigrant academic student F1 classification allows a non-citizen to enter the United States as a full-time student at a college, university, seminary, conservatory, academic high school, elementary school, or other academic institution, or in a language training program. The non-immigrant vocational student M1 classification includes students in established vocational or other recognized non-academic programs other than language training programs. So I wanted to cover this news release because it addresses a couple of the vague areas a lot of times that we get questions around for F1 students, as well as subsequent OPT visa. And that's the aspect of this dual intent, and also for working in startups where the employer must adhere to the training and compensation requirements for the OPT STEM, and they do so by completing an I-983. F1 and M1 students must maintain a permanent foreign residence while holding F1 and M1 status with the intention to depart after reaching their maximum stay. I'm hopeful that this guidance fulfills its intention of providing clarity for F1 students as they convert to OPT visas, specifically with the eligibility around on and off campus employment and the overall understanding of what is actually practical training for individuals and their employers. On December 21st, 2023, in a notice by the State Department on the Federal Register titled Pilot Program to Resume Renewal of H-1B Non-Immigrant Visas in the United States for Certain Qualified Non-Citizens. Quote, the pilot program will accept applications from January 29th to April 1st, 2024. Participation in the pilot will be limited to applicants who, one, are seeking to renew an H-1B visa during the pilot phase. The department will not process any other visa classifications. Two, prior H-1B visa that is being renewed was issued by Mission Canada with an issuance date of January 1st, 2020 through April 1st, 2023, or by Mission India with an issuance date of February 1st, 2021 through September 30th, 2021. Three, are not subject to a non-immigrant visa issuance fee, commonly referred to as a reciprocity fee. Four, are eligible for a waiver of the in-person interview requirement. Five, have submitted 10 fingerprints to the department in connection with a previous visa application. Six, prior visa does not include a clearance received annotation. Seven, do not have a visa ineligibility that would require a waiver prior to visa issuance. Eight, have an approved and unexpired H-1B petition. Nine, were most recently admitted to the United States in H-1B status. 10, are currently maintaining H-1B status in the United States. 11, the period of authorized admission in H-1B status has not expired. 12, intend to re-enter the United States in H-1B status after a temporary period abroad. The average processing time for a domestic visa renewal application is expected to be 6 to 8 weeks from the time that the passport and other required documents are received by the department. Every application received will be counted against an approximate 2,000 maximum weekly limit for each participating mission. After all of the speculation about when, where, and how, we finally have 12 criteria that must be met in order to qualify for the domestic visa renewal processing. The most interesting of the qualifications is that the previous H-1B approval must have been issued by Mission Canada with an issuance date from January 1st, 2020 through April 1st, 2023, or by Mission India with an issuance date of February 1st, 2021 through September 30th, 2021. With the initial limit of 20,000 for the pilot program, the State Department is capping the weekly total at 4,000 applications, 2,000 for each mission for both Mission Canada and Mission India over a 5-week period. I'm really curious to see what the demand will be for those who qualify since the dates are so specific and only from 2 consular geographies. I'm hoping that there will be significant enough demand and that the pilot goes smoothly enough that we will see this offering expanded in the third quarter of the fiscal year. Noticeably absent was the mention of L1 visas, which was previously mentioned as being eligible. I'm assuming domestic visa renewals for L1s will be available later in 2024. But for now, you need to meet the stringent 12 criteria before submitting your application for a domestic H-1B visa renewal in this pilot. For the full post on the H-1B Guy news for the week ending December 22nd, 2023, please check out the h1bguy.com. And a reminder that today's post was brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H-1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesis and Path to Canada are your answers. They'll gladly help you navigate the process, and if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesis or Path to Canada will be in touch. By PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa-related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. employer nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. So, whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. employer or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.